En ons is live.
Hello everybody, Namibia and the rest of the world. Nice to have you with us.
Yep. Nou, wat ek gaan doen nou, is ek gaan julle nou allemaal jaloers maak.
Okay.
Want ek gaan nou Kaufeee. Glo dit as jy wil weet, wat gaan ek nou doen?
Ja.
Ek gaan nou 'n bietjie rugby kyk.
Jy gaan 'n bietjie rugby kyk. But the rugby is only tomorrow, by the way.
Ja, maar wat julle nie weet is, ek kan sien hoe die ouens hier onderoefen.
Yes, and it is a very important weekend in Windhoek, Namibia this weekend, because the Namibian rugby team is going to be playing against the Griquas this weekend. You have to be at the stadium on Saturday. Buy your ticket in...
Ja, ek gaan nou vandag ek nou nie baie doen nie.
Right.
Ek het belangrike werk om te doen. En dit is hier agter, né? Ja. Ons gaan nou gaan ons 'n bietjie vuur aansteek. En ons sport verslaggewer Maak gaan my plek hier invat en lekker gesels met 'n klomp mense wat ons genooi het.
Ja.
So ek gaan nie weg nie. Ek sal so agter die skerms gaan ek 'n paar dinge doen. So as julle sien vandag die kamera skuif 'n klein bietjie of ons verander ons shot om vir julle te wys hoe lekker vuur maak ons, dan moet julle weet it's moi.
Yes.
Ek is hier agter besig. Maar ek gaan vir Kaufeee julle hier los. Vir Kaufeee vir Mark en al die gaste.
Right. We just like to also say thank you first of all to Nambrew and Underberg and a whole lot of other sponsors that have made this particular streamcast possible. Thank you so much. Obviously all of you streamcasters out there. Die van julle wat ons op 'n daaglikse basis join, julle gesprekke is vir ons belangrik, julle opinies is vir ons belangrik. And partake in the important things in order to promote, first of all, our individuals and also our businesses out there. Thank you so much.
Christian het ingestem om ook bietjie te kom saamgesels. Ons gaan sommige van sy advertensie ook wys. Ek dink ons gaan afskop met gou-gou die mense vir wie ons wil dankie sê in terme van advertensies.
Yes.
En dan gaan ons môre sê vir die mense wat ingeskakel het.
If you are out there, it won't take you a lot of effort, but if you can do all of us today a favor, please just press the share button. It'll really mean a lot to us.
Ja, kom ons doen so. Eers is sommer ons gaan bietjie karre check ook praat, maar kom ons laat waai met ons eerste advertensies.
Welcome to Sharkey's Maintenance. We specialize in all plumbing maintenance requirements from personal to insurance claims. We repair, replace and service air conditioning systems, electric and solar geysers, leaking and running toilets, burst pipes, dripping taps, irrigation pipes and shower heads. We do unblocking sinks, toilets and block drains. We also do installations of storm drainage, repair rising damp and even do refrigeration repair and maintenance. And if that's not enough, we also do kitchen installations or renovations and also bathroom installations or renovations. But wait, there's more. We also do building and plastering, painting, tiling and flooring and roofing and gutters and also electrical installation and repair, and also welding. Sharkey's Maintenance. Your all-in-one maintenance contractor.
Goed, daar is ons weer terug.
And we're back.
Ja.
Nice to have you with us. Friday, the 4th of November.
Ja, verseker.
For those of you, we've got winners in terms of the competition, and for those of you who are the grass booster, sponsored by nobody but Wynand Reed. Wie is ons 3 wenners?
Ja, die staatse van alles is, dit was, ons het vir, daai foon wat jy in Sharkey nou weggesit het, gister, die naam is daarop. Ja. Maar kan wel bevestig dat Tia is een van hulle.
Tia Skutte
Ja.
is een van hulle.
Ja, en ek sover ek weet aan Karstens het ook ingestuur.
Karretjies Karstens, so daar's die tweede ene.
En die derde ene moet ek bevestig.
Aha.
Ek is nie seker van hom nie, maar julle is heeltemal reg. Die vraag wat ek het is, het julle grasperke? Andersins doen die wonderlike ding
Right.
en deel dit met iemand wat 'n grasperk het.
Yes.
So, maar dit maak nie saak nie. Julle is nog steeds wenners. So as julle saamgesels vandag, sê vir ons of julle grasperk het of nie. Andersins Kaufeee, het ons het ander weggee goedjies vandag.
Yes.
Jy weet wat ons ook natuurlik miskien in plek waar ons gee die grasperk
Sunglasses.
ja,
Today.
die grasperk goed vir die ouens wat grasperk het.
Right.
En dan vir die ander wat nie grasperk het nie. Maar julle moet nou vir ons laat weet. Het julle grasperk, het julle nie grasperk nie? Ja. En ons is hier by die Huggy Geinkop stadion. En
Ja.
dit is ons uitsaai plekkie. Dankie vir Sharkie en Nambro en ons is besig om dit reg te maak. En die ouens praat van die beeldkwaliteit. Ek wil vandag vir Mike wil ek baie dankie sê.
Right, thank you, Mike.
Mike en Bjorn wil ek baie dankie sê. Net 'n ongelooflike job om seker te maak. Die as jy kom kyk na ons beligtings, wat het ons nodig in terme van beligting? Dis pragtig buitekant, maar die lig is baie skerp. So hulle doen regtig moeite in die belegging wat julle gemaak het om ons te help. En dan natuurlik agter die skerms het ons 'n groot gees wat seker maak dat ons kwaliteit reg is, dat ons stelsel loop. Ek kan maar net sê baie dankie vir die harde werk wat jy insit. Dis nie asof jy niks anders het om te doen nie.
Shall we look at the newspapers?
Weet jy wat, kom sê gemôre wie gesels saam vroegoggend?
Wel, Tia Skutte sê, jippie, sy het gewen. Daar sê Tia, dat kan ons sê, en natuurlik karretjies. Rousseau Hill, we know that you're out there at the open seas, but we miss you and you better do a good job and make sure that you come back. Né?
Ja,
Hy sê môre, lekker spot, ja, die vuurtjie braai, brand hier agter. Môre Wynand, dit is lekker om jou te sien en dan
Hi, Wynand. Môre.
ja, Karretjie sê hallo, Andrei sê hallo, Joep is op,
Môre, Joep.
Charlene Burger is op. Ja, these are all the workers in the background of that what we're doing here today. Today is going to be a real special show. So make sure that you don't go away. But in the meantime, we're going to do a newspaper review for you, those international viewers out there, so that you know what's happening in Namibia. We have got a story today. It's in the Republican, and I think this is something that is a sensitive issue, but Dirk will tell us more.
Ag net so vinnig, ek dink die belangrikste vandag, ons het soveel gaste wat gaan gesels.
Ja.
Die belangrikste vandag is dat boonop die groot voorbereiding vir daai major rugby wedstryd môre en stryd is die toerisme expo aan die gang. En die ouens is baie gelukkig met wat daar besig is om te gebeur, die stalletjies, die deelnemers, die besoekers en so meer. So dit is op die voorblad vandag. Ons het nie regtig daaroor te berig nie. Ek dink die belangrikste is gaan self en gaan kyk. En dan die een ander issue wat ek eintlik nie oor wil praat nie, want dis die situasie is te siek vir woorde dat 'n baba in 'n broeikas gebrand het.
Right. So
En die baba het haar armpie verloor. En dit het gebeur in die intensiewe sorgeenheid van die Windhoek Sentrale Hospitaal. Is die baba in 'n broeikas gesit. En toe die babatjie is gebore in die Katatura Hospitaal en waarna sy na die nasionale afdeling oorgeplaas is. Maar in elk geval ek gaan nie eers vreeslik uitwy oor hierdie artikel nie.
Ja.
Dit dui maar net weer daarop dat ons mediese sorg en ons hospitale en die personeel net nie op standaard is op hierdie stadium.
So in other words, we take a baby in our hospitals, put the baby in an incubator, and then forget about it. Let's go do lunch, relax. The baby is in the incubator, turn up the heat a little bit, all that. What is wrong with our healthcare?
Yeah, no,
What
why?
is wrong? We are forgetting our babies in incubators. I've had it up to here. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Sorry, Dirk. That is what is being reported in the newspaper.
Dit is so. Maar wat baie belangrik is ons gee dit die inligting. Julle moet self dit gaan lees.
Sure.
So gesels saam, maar ek dink daar's baie meer om te gesels vandag. Dis al ons besoekers hier, almal wat bydra tot InfoStream Namibia.
Ja.
En dit is baie belangriker, maar hierdie is nog steeds nuusberig.
So we actually want to have a wonderful Friday. Just one report in the Namibian this morning. Lithium Group hijacked copper mining license.
Yeah.
So Alwendo's advisors allegedly played a role in shifting multi-million-dollar EPL to a cousin. Right.
So dit hou nie op nie.
It just doesn't stop. It's aluta continua.
So ek dink ons moet ons landsvlag verander.
Yes.
Ek dink ons moet die lese verander because it's not land
Correct.
of the brave anymore. Alhoewel brave kan ook beteken dat wat sê hulle baadjies vir boeties
Yes.
of so iets.
So what we are also just saying is that, and the Namibian reports today on the 4th of November, a briefcase company implicated in the 50 million Namibia dollar lithium mining transaction allegedly hijacked another exploration license from a Canadian company that invested over 88 million Namibia dollars into this project. So that is what we have to say today.
Interessant.
Well done.
Maar ek het my lekker
Congratulations.
nuus gestuur oor die beeld in Suid-Afrika, die beeldberig. Wel, Cyril Ramaphosa sê, julle moet net een ding onthou, is dat meeste Suid-Afrikaners, en hy verwys na die blanke Suid-Afrikaners, het baie ryk geërf by hulle ouers.
Right.
En hulle het weer ryk geërf by hulle voorouers.
Right.
So op hierdie stadium moet ons nou 'n plan beraam, want die agtergeblewenes is nog steeds arm.
Yes.
So ons moet nou 'n plan beraam dat ons van die wat ryk geërf het en wat met geld sit,
Yes.
ons moet nou van daai geld kan kry en ons moet dit kan herverdeel. En dan aan die ander kant sê hy ook, die jong mense moet net nie Suid-Afrika verlaat nie, want hulle is die toekoms. Nou ja, ek weet nie, wat sê ons van Namibië?
Ja.
Wat is die situasie in Namibië? Bly die jong mense hier? Ek weet daar's 'n klomp jong boere wat saamgestaan het. Ek sê ons gaan aan met boerdery in Namibië. En die NLU het daai jong boere se ek wil opsie se saamstaan. Se unity het hulle gesê ons verwelkom dit vir Namibië. Maar hoe voel ons oor ons ander jong mense? Ons gaan praat oor hierdie groot rugby geleentheid, jong manne wat gaan saam staan. Kaufeee, dit is
That's it.
Dis vir my wat die hooftrekke aanbetref.
Yes.
So, Maak, hoe ver is Maak, dan gaan ek en Maak plekke hou.
Right.
Miskien kan ek sommer so inskuif hier van agter af hier by jou.
Ja, ek dink so.
En dan Maak kan hierdie mikrofoon gebruik. Ek vat daai weg by julle.
Okay, we're
So-
going to take a commercial break
Ja.
and then stay on InfoStream Namibia. We've got a lot of interesting people to talk to.
Ja, verseker. Daar gaan ons gou en ek en Snoekie gaan in die agtergrond besig raak.
At Vintage you can now even buy your charcoal, your blitz, and your brywood straight from the bar. Buy yourself one of our new juicy bry packs, vorse packs, or steaks. And make use of our new bry tables, our new built-in bry, or in our mobile bry drum outside. Vintage Bar and Grill. Always a good time.
No, any shot.
Ek gaan naas
All right, so we are back. Right, nice to have you with us here. Dis lekker om julle hier te hê. Die van julle wat nie die manne ken wat hier so langs my staan op die oomblik nie, we'd like to say hello first of all to our sports contributor, Mark Barnard. Mark, it's nice to have you with us.
It's great to be back. Exciting weekend ahead.
Yes. En dan natuurlijk vir Christian Liebenberg. Christian, baie nice om jou hier te hê. Christian Liebenberg van CCB, City Clutch and Break. And Christian has been a massive supporter. So first of all, baie dankie Christian vir al jou ondersteuning. Dit is vir ons baie belangrik en baie dankie wat jy al vir ons gedoen het. Dis dit.
100%.
Okay, so Christian, ons praat net gou karre. Die sê ons maar vakansieseisoen is voor ons. In terme van voorbereiding op voertuie, wat is belangrik vir ons?
Ja, en soos jy sê, dis vakansietyd, ons is op pad. Meeste mense gaan op vakansie en hulle wil graag vakansie gaan hou. Ek dink die belangrikste is maar om voertuig jou kar deur te kyk. Dit help jy wil teen die 15 of die 16 of die 18 Desember begin deur kyk.
Ja.
Meeste van die besighede maak maar toe en handelaars en goeders maak maar toe. Jong, ek sal sê die belangrikste is kyk maar na jou bande. Jou ruitveers, jou wipers, sorg dat dit reg is. Dis reëntyd, dis Desember maand, dis begin seisoentyd.
Ja.
En dan jou brieke in my tyd. Jy kan altyd die kar bring, ons kan deur kyk, ons kyk jou brieke voor en agter deur, ons kan dalk 'n bietjie handbriek opstel, kyk vir lekkasies. Sulke goeders maak ons seker jou kar is gediens en al daai dinge.
Dis hy. So as jy met vakansie gaan and you feel that your vehicle doesn't stop that well, this is the man to go to. Christian Limberg van City Clutch in Bereik.
Ja, en as ook nie wil loop, is daar klats op.
Maak is jou brieke reg?
My brieke is reg, maar ek wil net vir Christian vra, jy weet 'n groot rugby ondersteuner is. Jy is mos 'n groot blou bok.
Moet ons politiek.
Moet julle groter praat.
Wat dink jy is Namibië se kans in die naweek? Obviously, we weet hulle speel teen Griekwas.
Maar ek dink baie goed. Ons het met van die spelers gepraat oor die laaste 2-3 dae. Ek per toeval is nou met die twee Loftie broers redelik gesels oor die naweek. Die span lyk baie goed. Hulle is gereed. Ek dink die Griekwas gaan gereed wees vir 'n strawwe tyd. Ons hoop om Witman op beweeg gaan wen, is 'n nasionale span wat nou teen 'n wat mense professionele span speel. So ons hoop om Witman van Namibië se kant. Dis maar ons bly maar ons tuisspan so.
Jy kry nie altyd die kans, maar ons is mos soos of hier in Sharkie se loos hier so Nambro. Ons weet nou Sharkie is maar 'n groot Shark supporter.
Ja.
Laas naweek se game, Bulls teen die Sharks.
Hy mag ek nie praat nie, want ek en hy praat ons al heel week op 'n kleiner en by huis dit.
Yes.
Maar die beste span het op vandag gewen. So ons wag vir die blou bulle. Ek hoop dat hulle kan een van die tyd maar weer kon speel. Ek dink dit behoort ook 'n baie interessante game te wees. So dis maar dit.
So what I've just got to say on that question of Mark, hindsight is an exact science. It was a bit unfair, that question, wasn't it? There, no, for hom op die spot gesit.
Ja, en dit binne hierdie
Hierdie-
plekbal staan.
Yeah, ek dink so. We also just like to say thank you, first of all, to Underberg. Thank you very much for your support. Also, thank you for your support today, Christian. En ek wil tog net hierso vir al die mense wys. Ons het hierdie wonderlike yskassie en daar's die eerste ene uit die yskas is vir jou en dan die tweede ene is vir Mark. And then the third one is for me, if you don't mind. So we'd just like to also say thank you to Underberg for also supporting InfoStream Namibia.
Pieter, Jens, thank you.
En dan weet natuurlik ons sy lewendigheid, né?
Ja.
Van
ja.
ons moet nog kliënte sien.
Yes.
Dan moet ons met die goed in die hand staan.
And please remember, not for sale to persons under 18, drink responsibly. No? Prost.
FJ Logistics. We do road freight, mostly from our neighboring countries. We do air freight, from all over the world. And we even do ocean freight, for those not so easy cargoes. Most of all, we guarantee to always deliver on time. FJ Logistics. Give us a call today.
What does an orthopedic mattress do? It is designed to support your joints, back, and overall body. Orthopedic mattresses have been created to combat the problems of the bad back and aching joint, but providing a firmness which offers targeted, tailored support. Visit Oblivion Trading Enterprises at Unit 12 and 13 Edison Square Units, Edison Street, Southern Industrial, for a vast range of Medispine orthopedic mattresses and base sets to choose from. Or call Pierre at 0811 29.
Okay, and we are back. Nice to have you with us. We are here in the Sharkie Maintenance and Repairs, Loftie, at the Namibian Stadium. We've got somebody very important with us. We've got John Heymans here from the Namibian Rugby Union. John, it's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I'm not the big sports guy, right? But Mark definitely is. So I'll leave you in the good hands of Mark.
Well, everybody knows John. I mean, he's a legend in Namibia. He's did a lot of work for cricket and now involved with rugby. John, it's exciting times for rugby. We've got the World Cup next year. Obviously, everybody knows Namibia qualified once again. That's top-notch side. Tomorrow we're playing Dirkas. What do you reckon our chances are there? What does the side look like?
Mark, to be honest, in a short time, it's been now 6.5 months. I've actually now learned more after my retirement at the age of 16 from rugby. I reckon we've got a good chance. I was fortunate to see the team playing against the likes of Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Ivory Coast to qualify. And I just think the one game that stands out is that win against Kenya. We just dominated. So I do, being biased, at the same time, I think we've got a good chance.
I see there's a name that's popped up there, Hardwick. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Well, he's a born Namibian. I think that's crucial to know that he was born in. Basically, it's a familiar name, Umkali, Engelbrecht. There's an email that came through, and he was interested to come back to his roots and hopefully represent Namibia. And the rest is history. He's got all his paperwork in place now. He joined the squad, and he's got a chance to hopefully play in the World Cup.
I played with his father, Anthony. His father was a wicketkeeper in Namibia, top sportsman. Very, very good. The other question I have is the Ludik brothers.
Oh yes.
How many teams are there in the world that have got two brothers playing in the same position?
Not that I can remember, to be honest, Mark, with my limited knowledge. But I must say they are two peculiar, interesting characters. And if they come to you, they are cold. I'm not sure what the opposition feel like on the field, but yeah, I think we are very blessed to have two brothers in the same position.
They're feisty. John, one more thing I want to say to you is, you know, I've been to the stadium, a lot of games. The condition of this field, the condition of the advertising boards, everything, it is really clean.
It's
great.
impeccable. It's impeccable, John. So thank you very much for all of you out there who have made this all possible. It's really nice to be at the stadium in this condition.
And we will talk a little bit later to Snoekie. She can give us some more. But guys, all the guys must come out and let's support Namibian rugby.
Yes.
And let's be in our droves tomorrow. And we know it's going to be a magic game.
No, I believe so. And I must say, I'm not going to take all that credit for the condition of the field. Just remember this name, this company's name, Brand Brokerage.
Yes.
They played a vital role in making this. I was just the one signing the contract, Mark.
John, you select the right people.
Yeah, true.
Well done. We're really proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, John. Nobody but John Heymans. He is from the Namibian Rugby Union. And John, thank you very much for your contribution today. It's nice to have you on our show.
No, it's a pleasure, and this mustn't be the last time. Please.
Yes. Okay. We'll cross over to a commercial break, and we'll be back soon. And we are back. Nice to have you on InfoStream Namibia. I'm in the company with our sports contributor, Mark Barnard, and also Mannie Haynes. Everybody knows Mannie. Mark and I will be chatting to Mannie in the next couple of moments. However, First of all, we'd like to say thank you very much for joining InfoStream this morning, all our viewers, al ons mense daar buite wat ons so mooi ondersteun. Mark, as jy nie omgee nie, gaan ek net so 'n paar van die kommentare lees hierso. Okay, so ons het klomp mense op vanoggend. Zelly Kotse, sy sê die show is baie cool, thank you. Charlene Burger sê, ja, want hulle het niks beter om oor te praat nie. Maar wag eers, ons sal jou nog vang daarso. Adele Polga, nice to have you on the show. Shaki sê, check, Robert Barnard strafdop vir jou later. Eben Benadi is ook op die show. Thank you, Eben, for being with us. Karikies, hi Mark en Christian, vat maar 'n koue ene. Ons sal net 'n koue ene vat as jy ook ene vat, Karikies. Terry Jenkinson, it is a Friday. And as you can see, the fire is burning. Come around and we can talk food a little bit later. Perry Soden, hallo julle drie skraal ouens. What the hell, dude? I'll get you back for that. Liesel Venter, happy birthday, Mark. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was yesterday. Thank you.
Yesterday, ja. Okay. Dis heeltemal reg, Zelly. Mark is vandag 'n dag ouer. Ons beeld is weer reg. Thank you for the quality update there. Ansie Burger. Hey Ansie, ons Walvis Bay supporter. Môre uit 'n droë kraan Walvis Bay. I also didn't have water in Pioneers Park this morning.
Walvis Bay,
Honestly,
and
ja, ou Perry Soden en ek moes maar met 'n lap afvee. Daar sê Johan Kotse, nice om jou te hê hierso maar in Retief. Dankie vir die lekker naweek. Tia Skutte sê Kaufeee vra vir Dirk of hy 'n grasperk het. Tia, hy het 'n grasperk. Jy sal dit nie glo nie, maar hy sê plastiek uit. So daai goed gaan nie werk nie. Okay, Dewald Jooste, nice om jou op die show te hê. En dan Rousseau Hill het ons hallo gesê. Wynand Reed is op. Joep Nel, môre Joep, lekker om jou te hê. Charlene Burger, hallo, dis Vrydag. And these are our comments for today. Sonja Brettschneider, ons moet nog met jou oor ietsie gesels, so that'll happen next week.
talking about Pierre.
Yes.
I mean, we've got a nice braai in that here. Maybe we've got to bring Pierre in some time to braai for us.
Yes.
Because he actually does, he reminds me of a Faiki. They're from Toxic Jobs.
Oh, yes. Ook 'n bietjie, né? Ja, dit is as dit goed gaan.
Now we've got Namibia's cycling legend. Mannie Heymans, everybody knows Mannie. Mannie, do you still hold the record for the dash?
Yes, guys.
That was the first one.
To talk about that?
Yes, that was the first one, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
No, well, I mean, I didn't do the very first one. So I think I've only started doing the Nedbank Desert Dash when it was the fifth edition.
Right.
First as a two-man team, then as a four-man team, and then I did it as a solo. So my first solo was about 15 hours something. The second one was 13 hours, 12 minutes. And I mean, the record's still on the old course, what they call the old course, is 12 hours, 12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that record will stand because we've changed the format, we've changed the route. Those days it used to be 340 kilometers. Now the race is 397 this year. Getting close to 400, and for all the people out there, we're not going to go and search for 3 kilometers. The route is 397, and except if there's some unforeseen detour that we have to make, that is what it will stay.
Because the cycling is growing. I mean, obviously with the diesel price, I think it's going to get even bigger.
No, for sure. Cycling is on a good wicket. Cricket is on a good wicket. And here at the rugby stadium, I think we're also on a very good wicket.
Yes, Mannie, that time you broke the record, there's a rumor has it that you got into Swakopmund and the finish line, the people weren't ready for you. They were all at home still in that. And you still went home, showered, came back.
Yeah, Mark, that's roughly, that's about the right scenario. Like I said, the previous year I did 15 hours, and then the organizers thought, okay, it might be quicker. So they were there at 14 hours, at 14 hours, and then I pitched up there at 13 hours.
So rumor has it, just help me, that you went to a local a coffee shop, had a cup of coffee, had something to eat, and then you drove from the backside through the gate. Those people that put up the
No, that's that's the rumors that will that will probably happen after the 5th
Okay,
year.
but it wasn't like
and
that.
the 7th Underberg, you know, but no, that wasn't like
Oh,
that.
Mannie.
Mannie's not a coffee guy. I knew that was a story. He's more a beer guy. Mannie, bicycles, the price of bicycles. I mean, I've seen frames for sale for 100,000 Namibian dollars. Is this?
Yeah, Mark, I mean, I also don't know. You know, I'm just the final person that must try and sell it to the crazy public out there. And unfortunately, there are crazy people that's prepared to pay those prices. Just, you know, if you take bicycle tires, I mean, a tire, it costs more than a car tire. There's far less rubber on it. Why it must be so expensive?
There's technology, huh?
You know, there's technology. You know, there's less rubber that people don't want to have a puncture because, you know, that's those things where technology goes into the rubber and into the production of it. But again, I mean, I can't see that a tire, as small as they are, must cost more than a car tire. I mean, if you take motorbike spares, a motorbike chain and a motorbike chain ring, it's far more metal and far more material, and it costs less than a bicycle chain. So somewhere along the line, we're getting screwed. It's not me. Asseblief, julle, ek maak nie die pryse nie. Ek probeer net dit vir die mense gee as good as possible at the best price possible, and you know, my philosophy is just to have it for the customers out there.
Yeah. No, Mannie's Bike Maker is, I mean, your pricing is fantastic, and I mean, that's why you've done well here. InfoStream is we keen when it comes to sport. And we want to promote as well a lot of junior sport and female sport. And can you tell us how's it in the cycling industry? What's happening with women in cycling and then juniors?
Yeah, Mark, I mean, the people that's following myself and the people that's been following my bike shop and what I've been up to for cycling, you know, I'm a has-been. I'm over half a century, so I can't compete like the youngsters anymore. But you know, I'm always out there for the youngsters. I mean, I've got a team of young riders. I think I've got 7 or 8 youngsters riding in my clothes. I've got a women's team, a very strong women's team. So you know, I think I do the hard miles for the youngsters. I mean, all our top riders, Tristan de Lange, who came out of my ranks. I mean, he was one of my juvenile junior riders. After that, I mean, Alex Miller, that's just won a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games for Namibia for mountain biking. I mean, he was under my wing for I think 5 years. And I'm happy to get the raw talent in Namibia and then take them to the next level. You know, and if they can then fly further, I mean, I've got no problem with that. One thing I can just say is that people mustn't forget where they come from. So it's also hard for me as a one-man show business. Some of the big businesses, they've got bigger budgets than my monthly turnover. You know, so I try my best to do what I have and the resources I have. And but like you said, I think it's paying back, and the business is it shows that the effort I'm putting into it.
You know, the amount of cycling races, we often see you there, and that's one thing exactly what you said, the experience in that you've got, that you're playing back. I mean, that's why Namibia does so well in sport. You've got a lot of youngsters coming through, and the senior guys just playing it back.
I mean, if I can just, I mean, the Nedbank Desert Dash, that's an example of, you know, if you have international experience and you know what the people want, and you know, then and you've got great sponsors and a great supportive team, you know, then you can put something like that together, you know, and it's not a thing where one man can do it. We're a team of people, and but the knowledge that I've accumulated over the years in international events, and you know, every year we put something new into the event. I mean, the Nedbank Desert Dash is an iconic event that draws people from over the world. I mean, it's on the mouse in South Africa now. I mean, the influx that it brings into the Namibian economy, I mean, that's been talked about numerous times from Nedbank's side. I mean, because that's one of the big things of the Nedbank Desert Dash. And so it's just great to have a brilliant event. And, you know, again, it's a month away, and just more than a month away, I think we're on 1,000 riders that will take on the 397 kilometers. And
so when is the Nedbank Dash?
So that is on the 8th of December.
Right.
I think the 8th of December, Friday, 2:30. The solo riders will start in the Grove Mall.
Yes.
397 kilometers all by themselves. Half an hour later, the 2-person teams will start They will go all the way to halfway, and then an half an hour later, the 4-person teams will start.
Right.
Maybe as a challenge, maybe
Okay.
the InfoStream team could...
I mean, that sounds like a plan. Maybe not for this year.
Okay,
I
but
mean, the challenge doesn't have to be that great. I mean, but for 2023, I know some people.
Can we do it on a tandem?
no.
Talking about a tandem, if I can just put something out there.
Right.
Disability sport. I mean, it's the first time this year. We've got four disabled, blind people riding on tandems. You have to mix the
Really?
tandems.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
So, JP Smith, he's been putting a lot of hard work into it,
Yo.
and there's 4 riders amputees.
Yes.
So they will go on hand cycles, 4-person. So I mean, he just had the bikes with me yesterday. I have to modify them, put better tires on, and get the gearing right so that they can get up the path.
Fascinating.
So yeah, there's a lot happening. Like I said, every year there's something new, and I'm very chilled that stuff like this is coming out. Also in the disability sport.
I think we've got to make an appointment. We go see Mannie.
Right.
We go see these guys. I mean, it's great that somebody that's disabled is willing to really, put everything on the line to do something like a desert dash.
I mean, if just for the viewers and for you guys, I think 3 years ago I helped our amputee swimmer.
The Namibian amphibian.
The Namibian
yes.
amphibian,
Yes.
So it was one of his dreams to do the Nedbank Desert Dash, and I mean, with his ability and his disability, that was never possible for him to do it on own power. And I mean, I managed to put himself an awesome machine together that he can do it with assistance, electric motors. So that's those things that tell stories,
Fantastic.
And I mean, it's those things that make memories and make people come back.
Before we close on the cycling, Mannie, where can somebody contact you?
I'm always available. So my shop is in Sederhof. The website is maybe the easiest, mbm for Mannie's Bike Maker.com.na. So mbm.com.na. So and on that website is all the information.
Great. Mannie, it's always great talking to you.
Yes.
I mean, and once again, good luck and carry on, and we'll definitely be in touch.
Guys, from me, Mark, thanks for the invite. For you guys, I'll be following you. I'm actually putting this live from the Nedbank Desert Dash page. So
great.
we might get
Fantastic.
a lot of viewers.
Yes.
That's how we build the sport. I'm there for everybody, all sports codes, and thank you for the work you're doing, and we can just make this even go further.
Thank you. So if you need a bicycle, you need to go to Mannie's Bike Maker. All right? Big or small, doesn't matter. Do you have those little bicycles with those little wheels on the side that we had when we...
We've got everything.
I'm taking mine.
We've got everything.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going with my wheelchair because I know Perry Soder is going to say Dirkas must go with his wheelchair and do this.
All right. So, we're going to take a commercial break. Thank you, Mannie. It was nice having you on the show, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
The best things in life start with B, like biltong from Uncle Vic's Biltong. Try Uncle Vic's Beef Biltong, Uncle Vic's Game Biltong, and Uncle Vic's Superior Biltong. Uncle Vic's, the best biltong you've ever tasted.
Welcome to Sharkey's Maintenance. We specialize in all plumbing maintenance requirements from personal to insurance claims. We repair, replace and service air conditioning systems, electric and solar geysers, leaking and running toilets, burst pipes, dripping taps, irrigation pipes and shower heads. We do unblocking sinks, toilets and block drains. We also do installations of storm drainage, repair rising damp and even do refrigeration repair and maintenance. And if that's not enough, we also do kitchen installations or renovations and also bathroom installations or renovations. But wait, there's more. We also do building and plastering painting, tiling and flooring and roofing and gutters, and also electrical installation and repair, and also welding. Sharkie's Maintenance, your all-in-one maintenance contractor.
All right, and we are back. Nice to have you with us here on InfoStream on this beautiful Friday. We are sport focused on this Friday, so for all of you out there, please make sure that you are also sport focused. And to focus on sport, you would need some sunglasses. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sunglasses to give away this morning. The first 8 people that send us a WhatsApp on the screen below, and for some other reason we just don't have the banner this morning, we will give you that number in the next couple of moments. But in the meantime, we've got our next guest here on InfoStream. Mark, will you do the introduction, please?
We all know it's cricket time now, the T20 World Cup. Nicol is a Namibian, as a youngster, still a legend. Nicol, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Nicol. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, first thing we're going to start off. How was Australia?
Yeah, look, Australia was quite a nice place to visit. It's been on my bucket list forever, so I think going over there for ICC T20 World Cup specifically, it made it even better. We got to experience probably the best game we've played of our lives against Sri Lanka, the first, or the opener of the World Cup actually. So I think that atmosphere that the Australian crowd, Sri Lankan crowd especially brought, was something we'll cherish for the rest of our lives.
Talking about that game, I mean, obviously the change room chat, banter before the game, you guys, did you expect to really pull that one off?
Yeah, look, we didn't expect it to happen, but we were in a good state of mind. We had a calm, positive state of mind throughout the whole day, because we woke up early that morning, had a team meeting, and at breakfast I actually told Mannie, I just have this feeling about today that it's going to be a good day. So, and from there when we first got that momentum on our side, we completely took hold of it, didn't give it back to them once. So I think it's one of our prouder moments as sports persons, especially cricketers coming from Namibia. So definitely put us on the map once again. So yeah.
We know the Sri Lankans are cricket mad. I mean, obviously once you'd won that game, what was the atmosphere like?
Look, there was about, I'd reckon, 22,000 Sri Lankans in the stadium that day. So I think about half an hour after the game was done, there was about 500 people left in the stands. So it was quite a shock to them, but we did get a lot of love and messages from the Sri Lankan supporters. So that was quite good to see. They were proud and happy for us. So that was quite good to see the good sportsmanship from their side.
The other thing, Nicol, which made us as fans proud, is the way you guys, once arriving in Australia, you flew the Namibian flag. I know you went to schools, etc., to do a bit of coaching.
Yeah, we were in a town called Wangaratta. It's only 30,000 people first for our World Cup prep. So we went to go visit a school there, played a bit of mini cricket with the younger kids, I think up till age 11, 12 probably. So we were at a school visit there, we supported them a bit. So, and throughout, when we played Scotland in the warm-ups there was a lot of supporters in this small town, Wangaratta. So that was good to see that the cricket community that side's also quite big. Moving on to Melbourne, we didn't have any school visits or anything. We were there for a short period. We went on to Geelong, where we had a visit from the school kids to the training the one day, where we also played some ball games and cricket with them, which was also quite good fun.
The other thing I want to ask you, a man like David Visser in your side, we all know he's like a cricketing god for Namibia.
Yes.
Now, what is it like playing with a man like that?
Yeah, look, he's a special character. The calmness he brings, the energy he brings, everything, it's just special. So his experience as well, having played almost every league in the world, it also brings something to the table for us. Even if he's not performing on the day, you still know you've got someone in David Visser where you can go to for a bit of help or anything really. So it's a massive contribution that what he brings for the squad. So I'm very pleased with how he's been performing, how he's been operating in the team. this past, say, year and a half he's been with us, so yeah.
The other thing, your dad was also a very good cricketer. He sent me a photo of yourself with Shane Warne, and then another photo where you were at the statue of Shane Warne.
Oh, man.
Look, we got to Melbourne, we checked into the hotel a bit later than the other players because we went to the zoo first as soon as we got to Melbourne, and we saw that the hotel's about 500-meter walk away from the MCG. So when I got there, I immediately told Elia France we have to go walk.
Those 500 meters.
Yeah, we have to go walk it to see the statues and things. So when I saw Shane Warne's, I immediately sent my dad a picture and a video and everything. So it was a very special moment for me.
He's a legend. On a personal note, yourself, you've signed a contract?
Yeah, look, I've signed a contract for Hacknell Cricket Club in Nottingham.
In the UK?
Yes.
Hey, well
in
done.
the Midlands of England, so I'm going to go over there from middle April next year for about 5 months, I reckon. Yeah, so looking forward to that, getting to play in other conditions, going to live abroad for 5 months probably. So I'm looking forward to that.
Earn some pounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nicol, another thing, youngsters, juniors, coming through for Namibia, is there a bright future?
I was about to ask that question.
Yeah.
We see wonderful cricket development in terms of our young people in Namibia at the moment. Just on that question of Mark, is what are the things that we can look forward to in terms of our youngsters?
Yeah, look, Cricket Namibia has taken massive initiative with development in especially rural areas like the north and places like that. So there's some exciting talents coming from the coast now, especially they've probably been one of the development hubs for the last few years. So there's some exciting talent coming from there. In Windhoek, we've got a lot of exciting talent. We know about Divan Lakok, he was at the World Cup with us now. We know about Dylan Leicher, Dirkas, and all those guys coming through the ranks. So we look forward to the next couple of years and what they can bring to the table, new energy, all those things. So yeah, look, Cricket Namibia has spent a lot of time, money I know as well, on the development in the country. I think earlier this year we won an award for developing cricket in your country as well. So it's a massive thing for us to get the cricket into rural areas, especially because you never know, there might be hidden talents, anything. So yeah, it's just a good thing in general.
And the little Shikongu, I mean, he's also a good talent that's been found, and he did well at the World Cup.
Yeah, look, Ben Shikongu comes from the coast, Narwhal to be exact. He's been in and out the team for the past 4 years, but he's an exciting prospect for the next 10, 12 years easily if his body lasts. But he's an exciting talent coming from the coast, only being 22 years old, almost having a World Cup hat-trick. So yeah, it's something we look forward to.
And to close, Nicol, where can us as Namibians come and see the talent of Namibia cricket? Is there any more games left for the year?
Yeah, look, we've got 2 tri-series end of the month now, one against Scotland or Papua New Guinea and USA first from the 21st of November. And then starting on the 2nd of December, I think we've got Scotland and Nepal coming in for 50 over stuff as well. That's probably the last cricket of this year. Next year we're going to Nepal in February and Dubai also. So yeah, it's just this 8 games left for home games this year, which we look forward to.
Are they being played in Windhoek?
Yes, they're being played in Windhoek. The first one, I believe, will be held at Wanderers, and then the second one will be held at United.
At United. So it's also, there's a lot of sports still before the end of the year. Nicol, thank you very much for coming in to see us, and send the guys regards, and we're still very, very proud of Namibian cricket and what you guys did at the World Cup.
Yes, fantastic. Nice to have you on the show. You guys were absolutely brilliant. Please keep it up, and please send all our regards to you cricket players out there. But just before we let you go, we've just got to give you one of these. This is a little Underberg. It is very good for you, especially after a good meal. So Nicol, from InfoStream, Mark Barnard and myself, Kaufeee, this is for you. Well done.
Thank you very much.
We're going for a commercial break. We'll see you in a while.
At Vintage you can now even buy your charcoal, your blitz, and your Brywood straight from the bar. Buy yourself one of our new juicy braai packs, worst packs, or steaks. And make use of our new braai tables, our new built-in braai, or in our mobile braai drum outside. Vintage bar and grill. Always a good time. At Vintage you can now even buy your charcoal, your blitz, and your braai wood straight from the bar. Buy yourself one of our new juicy braai packs, worst packs, or steaks. And make use of our new braai tables, our new built-in braai, or in our mobile braai drum outside. Vintage bar and grill. Always a good time.
And we are back, Mark. What a wonderful Friday it is. You know what I really enjoy about today is the fact that you and I are doing the show and not Dirk Kleinschmidt. That's, you know, it's much more interesting with you than with Dirk Kleinschmidt. So maybe I'll just write a letter to the company, InfoStream, and then, oh yeah. Now he moves the camera. Okay, I knew about that. I've got two special people over here that have commented. I would like to, let me just find them. Ashley Kayla Barnard, do you know her?
That's my daughter.
Okay, and then I've got another one, Jody Lee Barnard.
My daughter's there in Cape Town.
Okay, so Ashley and Jody, nice to have you on the show. Look who we have here. You're the big man.
It's time to come home.
Yes, and Ashley says #1 fan, Mark Barnard, and then #1 fan here, Mark Barnard, from both of you. Nice to have the family on the show. And I've got to tell you girls, you've got the best dad ever in the whole world. But as you can see, we've got some sunglasses here. And we'd also just like to say thank you to House of Wines for sponsoring this. So, the following. For those of you out there, and there are a lot out there, if you get to your keyboard now, the first 8 people that comment, I love InfoStream. Okay, I love #InfoStream. No? Yeah. We can do that. I love #InfoStream. You're all going to get some sunglasses here. So go right ahead. As the names come up, we will hand it to our auditors, and you are all welcome to partake. No? Right, yes. Now we know what's... Okay, Remo Sharko, there we go. Don't you want to come over here quickly, please?
He's a black one.
Yes.
We are white, we are black.
Yes.
Sharks are dynamite.
So here we go. We'd just like to say hello to Sharky. Sharky, well done.
Hey,
You've earned yourself a paar sonbrilletjies, né?
Yes.
Sharky, we also just like to say thank you to Sharky's maintenance for making this day possible. En dis is lekker om hier so in die losie by jou te wees. Baie dankie jou die hele Sharky en Namibia span daar buite. Thank you so much for allowing us this venue, but we'll speak to you in the next couple of months.
Just now, and yes, Ference, we will be doing it in English.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So, Mark, who do we have next?
Right. As we know, behind the scenes, there's always somebody that really, really works hard.
Right.
And with any sport event.
Before we get to that, if I may interrupt. So we've got Sharky's the first one. Ferenc Polga was the second one, if we could just write that down.
Liverpool Red.
Right.
Ferenc.
Yes, Freddie Mills. So we've got Ferenc, Freddie Mills in Swakopmund. Dankie, Freddie. Perry Souden, Rousseau Hill, and that is it. How many do we have there now?
That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do we have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We've got one more to go because Sharky got his. So
Yes.
we've got those two still to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sharky got his.
There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 more to go. Hashtag I love InfoStream. Thank you for being on the show. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Not a problem. Like I said to you, there's always somebody that really, really works hard behind the scenes. We've all known her for some time.
Yes.
And she's little pocket dynamite. And tomorrow's, as you know, it's a massive day. And I think where's the best to hear it is with respect, from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
And Bernice, is she here? Yeah,
Bernice?
she is.
Oh. They say dynamite comes in small packages, and she's definitely exactly to the T for.
Ek hoop julle sal vir my trappie neersit.
Moet ons gou iets hier reël.
Op julle level kom.
Dis.
Right, môre is 'n groot ding. Dis 'n groot dag hier op die Hagiegangkop stadion. Wat kan ons môre verwag? Dis mos ons weet dis Namibia teen Griekwas. Hoe laat maak die hekke oop?
Kyk, die hekke maak vir die publiek maak dit officially 10 uur oop. So van 10 uur af kan julle begin inkom en 'n plekkie vind hier op die stadion want ek dink dit gaan redelik vol raak hierso. Die ingangsfooi is R40 per die hek. So julle kan net daar koop of voor die tyd by webtickets of online by Kaufeee. Enige twee van die apps kan gebruik word om tickets te koop. En dan begin daar so 'n bietjie 7-a-side wedstryde hierso van 12 uur se kant af. Gaan dan 'n bietjie sevens rugby wees, bietjie vinnige lekker rugby. So 'n paar spanne wat bymekaar gegooi is net om bietjie entertainment vir die crowd te gee. En dan begin die hoofwedstryd 4 uur. Tussen die Griekwas en Namibia.
Okay, so something I've got to tell you. We've been here basically for the whole week, and we'd also like to say thank you to Brand Brokerage out there for giving us the opportunity. Also our media colleagues, Brand Brokerage, that is the company that Bernice works for. There's something that I have to tell you. You guys are doing a spectacular job in terms of, first of all, bringing the stadium to this quality, the way that it looks. I mean, ek bedoel die grasperke lyk fantasties. And also, you know, the way that you've branded it, truly Namibian, truly us. First of all, well done to Brand Brokerage. Bernice, you guys are just doing a fantastic job. So thank you very much for that. I'd like to just ask you a question. As dit nou by die kaartjies kom en so aan, ek het gehoor daar as jy sê maar nou op webtickets ietsie koop, stuur hulle vir jou die kaartjie op jou selfoon of how does that work?
As jy op webtickets koop, daar's 2 platforms wat jy kan gebruik. Dis webtickets en dan is daar Kaufeee wat ook dis Brand Brokerage se eie app wat ons nou 2 weke terug het hy nou live gegaan het van die grond af opgebou. Dit is 'n total cashless paperless payment ticketing system.
Right.
So jy download die app Kaufeee, hy's available op al die platforms op Apple, Android en Huawei.
Okay.
Dan het jy hom daar, jy gaan in, jy registreer, jy koop jou kaartjie, al die events is daar gelei, koop jou kaartjie daar en hy word vir jou gestuur na jou app toe met 'n QR-code en jy kom scan hom net by die hek en dan kan jy inkom.
Okay, Kaufeee, is it K-U-D-U-K,
Yes.
K-E-Y?
Kaufeee.
Kaufeee, so get your Kaufeee app right now.
Dis altyd lekker by Hagiegangkop stadion en as jy 'n losie het, maak dit net soveel spesiaal soos ons by hierdie een van Sharky en Namibia. Is daar nog losies beskikbaar?
Daar is ongelukkig geen losies beskikbaar nie. Hulle het gevlieg.
Regtig, boek.
Daar was mense wat my in hierdie week nog gekontak het en ek het nou 'n waglysie gehou, maar ongelukkig het niemand gekanselleer nie. So al die losies is uit. So dink die mense is uitgehonger vir rugby. Ek dink dit gaan 'n lekker crowd wees hier.
'n Vol stadion wees. Is daar musiek môre?
Daar's musiek, daar's 'n paar mense wat optree so tussen deur die rugbywedstryde 1 of 2 songs gaan sing. Hulle is almal, julle sal sien hulle is almal daar geadverteer op die Facebook ads. So hulle gaan vir ons bietjie so tussen deur die rugby vir ons net so 'n liedjie of 2 sing.
En dit volgende jaar is World Cup jaar, so kan ons 'n paar games verwag.
Ja, daar's ons lekker voorbereidingswedstryde vir die nasionale groep. Hulle speel ook volgende jaar in die Currie Cup, in die First Division Currie Cup. So daar's 6 wedstryde wat hierso sal gespeel word, tuiswedstryde vir ons om bietjie ook in die aksie deel te neem en dan is daar ook 2 internasionale wedstryde vir die Namibiese span voordat hulle vertrek vir die World Cup. So daar's lekker excitement. Nou die datums is nog nie 100% vasgemaak nie. As dit is, sal ons dit met almal deel. Maar daar's exciting rugby volgende.
En as die rugby klaar is Saterdag.
Dat sê.
Is dan rugby klaar vir hierdie jaar of wat gaan dan met Namibië gebeur?
Dis die laaste tuiswedstryd vir Namibië hierso. Hulle vertrek Sondag na Spanje waar hulle sal gaan speel daar ook in 'n wedstryd teen Spanje self en dan van daar af gaan hulle Amsterdam toe. Waar hulle teen Kanada sal speel in Amsterdam.
De Nederlandse taal.
Yes.
Isn't it sport fantastic in Namibia? I mean, it's really just booming. I mean, our cricket, our cycling, our rugby.
Yes.
I mean, it must be amazing to be young and thin.
Yes.
Honest, and I would love to play sport now.
Yes. You are
These guys are more on aeroplanes than anyone else.
All I've got to also say is, Netsubiki, I think you've earned yourself one. Bernice, thank you for being on the show and thank you for the wonderful job that all of you have done. I think Mark also needs one. Before we have that, I'd just like to get Mark to write down the name Maren Retief.
Maren Retief.
Yeah. Maren Retief is the next one. So we've got one more pair of sunglasses to dish out. All you have to do is type in hashtag InfoStream. I love InfoStream. Okay, so do that and then you stand yourself a wonderful chance to get yourself a pair of sunglasses. Dan sê, julle weet as ons nou almal saam die onderbergetjie vat, which is not for sale to persons under 18, then nobody's going to talk for at least 7 seconds. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
At Vintage you can now even buy your charcoal, your blitz, and your braaiwood straight from the bar. Buy yourself one of our new juicy braai packs, vorse packs, or steaks. And make use of our new braai tables, our new built-in braai, or in our mobile braai drum outside. Vintage Bar and Grill. Always a good time.
What does an orthopedic mattress do? It is designed to support your joints, back, and overall body. Orthopedic mattresses have been created to combat the problems of the bad back and aching joint, but providing a firmness which offers targeted, tailored support. Visit Oblivion Trading Enterprises at Unit 12 and 13 Edison Square Units, Edison Street, Southern Industrial, for a vast range of Medispine orthopedic mattresses and base sets to choose from, or call Pierre at 0811 29.
we are back. Ons wil ook net dankie sê aan Piet uit Bloemfontein uit. Piet, is altyd lekker om jou ook op die show te hê. So many comments coming through. And our auditors are looking into the Sonbrilletjie competition because apparently Oline also sent a message. So dit kan dalk wees dat ons vir Oline ook 'n sonbrilletjie moet reël. Ons sal definitief.
We'll arrange for it.
Okay, so first of all, not first of all, I'd just like to go a little bit back on some of the comments. Ibn Banadi sê, kan julle asseblief stok los sodat hy sien daai yskas raak leeg. En Charlene, sy sê daar's altyd backup.
Correct.
Daar's altyd backup, nee Shaki? Okay. Right.
Voordat ons aangaan met dit met die comments also, CCB, Christian.
Right.
Ons net vir hom weer dankie sê.
Dankie Christian.
Vir my cam, vir die support en alles alweer. Water vir die batterye.
Yes.
En alles wat water doen, ook vir nature conservation. En dit bring ons weer terug.
And House of Wines.
And House of Wines, Dieter.
Onderberg.
Namibia.
Yes.
Sharkies.
Yes. All the people that have made this possible. Dankie.
Sharkie, welkom hier by ons.
Hallo. So om te begin,
Ai, toch.
daai sharks goed wat jy opbring.
So.
Ons lewe mos nou nie in die verlede nie, so.
Ja.
En iemand moet die bokke gaan help, so.
Yes.
Ja, moenie ou goed opbring nie, maar ja, dit is vir julle twee.
So for those of you who need maintenance and repair, either in Windhoek or in Swakopmund, please support Sharkie's maintenance. Their slogan is what? Nothing too small to quote on. So as jou huisie uitmekaar uitval, het jy 'n geblokte drein of moet daar ietsie gepaint word, please support Sharkie's maintenance. Sharkie, baie dankie altyd vir jou ondersteuning.
Dankie vir julle.
Dis ek.
Weer eens dankie vir die mooi losie van jou.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Altyd lekker hier.
Ja.
Sharkie, agter ons het ons dis 'n groot onderberg lorry daai.
Right.
Hier is 'n normale lorry. En hierdie lorry, ek is die eerste keer wat ek so 'n groot lorry sien in Namibia. Nou kan jy vir my 'n bietjie verduidelik wat gaan ons met daai lorry doen?
Man, ons het 'n ideetjie gekry met House of Wines wat ons support deur dit. Hulle het gesê hulle gaan vir ons help om die lorrytjie basies te sponsor. Ons wil raffle tickets maak, en kaartjies koop. Ons wil dit oor Desember doen en dan wil ons 'n paar borde ook betrek dat ons ekstra pryse kan uitgee en dan wil ons oor Desember iewers die draw doen en dan met die gelde wil ons kyk of ons weer vir ons rhino babas of SPCA's. Ons help nie altyd op dieselfde plekke nie, daar waar dit nodig is. Kyk of ons hulle kan ondersteun met 'n paar sentjies wat ons gaan maak en so. En dan kan die wenner nou kan hy nou daai groot lorry ook wen. So dis maar die groot plan met hom. Ja,
ons sien Namibia oral. Dit is fantasties. En weer eens dankie vir Onderberg wat dit na party toe gekom het vir dit. I know of a lot of pubs, bars, I know of a lot of people that would love to win this. So as soon as the tickets are available, we'll let everybody know. And we start selling and get going.
Yes. That's good.
Hannes,
right.
Where have you run off?
I had to have another Underberg. No, just it is Friday. Today, InfoStream Namibia, for all of you who support us out there, thank you so much also for your comments. There are a whole bunch of comments coming through. Ronaldo Isak sê, hey, Oshaki, die top eister. Michaela Tietz is watching from Transworld Cargo. Nice to have Transworld Cargo. There's also some bloodline of mine there at Transworld Cargo. Zelly Kotze sê, Shaki! Tessa Jacobs, wanneer karaoke ons daar in die loosie? Het sal nogal iets wees, né?
Ja.
Yeah, I think so.
Hannes, net 'n vraag as oor die sport praat. We're discussing sport now. If I've got a golf event, or rugby, or cricket, or whatever.
School events.
School events.
Yes.
We could take this show and we can promote it there as well.
Absolutely. So if you are out there and you've got any form of passion, remember InfoStream supports individuals and businesses, but that also includes events, anything that is happening close to you. No matter whether you are in another part of Namibia, if there's a sport event or something, just be in touch with us, InfoStream Namibia, and we are here to help you.
Sharkie, môre is hierdie losie seker propvol.
Ja.
Uitgeboek, ja.
En ons weet deze man wat altyd soos Hannes sou sê passievol is.
Ja, ja. Nee, ons try nou maar nog druk vir kyk hoeveel ons gaan inpas hierso. So ek gaan maar kyk, helfte buite, helfte binne, so ons maar beerde maak wat by die bar uitkom. Maar ja, ons het barmanne ook alles môre. Ons is gestok, so ons is reg. Ons hoop nou maar net die manne kan môre die wen deurdruk vir ons.
Ja, nee, en dis en dan daarna kan ons nog sport op die televisie kyk, die Springbokke speel. Jy's 'n passievolle rugby ondersteuner.
Yes, definitief. Soos jy nou gepraat het, die Sharks het wel verloor, maar hulle is nog maar môre helfte in daai Springbok span, so ons is positief.
Maar Sharkie, jy sê nogal gereeld, jy weet as die bulle ondersteuners verloor, het hulle nie selfoon sein of jy hoor niks van hulle nie.
Krediet is op en so. Maar like, by Sondag het hulle weer away gehad, so.
Maar jy sien 'n man soos Christian, soos ek sê, hy's maar altyd hier, 'n goeie sportman en hy geniet sy rugby. En dis goed om die band te hê.
Nee, definitief. Ag, dit bly 'n sport, maar ja, baie ons is passievol, baie ouens is net 'n game, so.
Ons staan nou hier al maar nou raak 'n bietjie honger.
Ja.
Het jy planne hier met die braai hier agter?
Ja, ek gaan vir ons die famous show bratwors maak.
Aha.
Met 'n lekker broodjie, die Namibiese tradisie, soos altyd by die skou gewees, so. Ek en Dirkas is in beheer daarvan, so. Jy het nou hard gewerk, so ek en hy sal dan vir julle iets in die pensie gooi.
Sharkie, weer eens baie dankie van InfoStream af.
Mona, dankie vir die koffiemasjien en die koffie.
Oh yes, Mona. Ja.
Ja.
Vertel 'n bietjie daarso.
Ja, ons wil ook dankie sê vir Mona. Sy het ook vir ons bekers en 'n baie fancy koffiemasjienkie gebring. En ja, al die moeite ook wat hulle gedoen het en dat hulle Namibia ook ondersteun en ons bietjie exposure gee. Ons waardeer dit ook, Dirk en Kaufeee en die hele span en vir Maakie wat hier was. Baie dankie.
Ja. Die kommentare van sekere individue. Certain individuals out there watching InfoStream, you know who you are. Like for example, Zeli Kotse, sy sê ek sien hoe doen InfoStream presenters nou cartwheels op die rugbyveld. Ai tog. You know, it leaves much to be desired for, no?
But at least we're having fun.
Yes.
And that's what it's about. Passion and fun.
Yes. Okay, Joepnel, word daar nog gaste toegelaat? Is die vraag. Is jy vol môre hierso?
Ongelukkig al ons losse tickets is uit.
Ai ou Joepa, jy staan agter in die ry. Sorry man.
Kyk of ons kan 'n plannetjie maak oor hy moet ook van die media is en wat.
Ja.
So ons sal dit net 'n plannetjie kan maak. So,
Jy kan net vir ons dit weer.
Yes.
Ja. Tia Skutte sê Kaufeee, het jy 'n grasperk? Ek het presies dieselfde grasperk as Dirk Kleinschmidt. Myne is uit plastic uit. Het iemand van julle 'n grasperk?
Yes.
Would you like a lawn booster from Tia Skutte?
That would be amazing. Thank you, Tia.
Tia, mag ek hom aanpas aan Mark want hy het 'n grasperk en as jy dit toelaat dan sal ons dit vir Mark dalk gee. Just say yes, we can do this.
Ons terugvoer gee.
Yes.
Oor die vordering van die grasperk.
So we need the before and after.
Before and after pictures.
Okay, so Wynand Reed sponsored this lawn booster. He says it's the best lawn booster in the whole world. So Tia laat weet maar anytime. Sy sê anytime.
Thank you very much.
Daar's hy.
Do it before and after, definitely.
Ja, nooit.
Yes, kom gou sommer Mona.
Oh ja, kom hier. Kom hier.
Ek is uit Johnson.
This is Mona Kleinschmidt. My besties beste helfte ooit in die hele wêreld. She made her coffee machine available to Sharkie's Lucy. This coffee machine can read and write, send emails, do its own Google searches and all that, no?
Ja.
Yes, so there. Okay, and for all of you bikers out there, any form of merchandise, you just get into touch with Mona.
Thank you, Hannes.
That's it, no?
Yes.
Okay, I guess that brings us to the end of the show, and I think my colleague will be upset if I don't do the weather, but we're just going to go for a commercial break. We'll see you now.
Welcome to Sharkie's Maintenance. We specialize in all plumbing maintenance requirements from personal to insurance claims. We repair, replace and service air conditioning systems, electric and solar geysers, leaking and running toilets, burst pipes, dripping taps, irrigation pipes and shower heads. We do unblocking sinks, toilets and block drains. We also do installations of storm drainage, repair rising damp and even do refrigeration repair and maintenance. And if that's not enough, we also do kitchen installations or renovations and also bathroom installations or renovations. But wait, there's more. We also do building and plastering painting, tiling and flooring and roofing and gutters and also electrical installation and repair, and also welding. Sharkie's Maintenance. Your all-in-one maintenance contractor.
Right, and we are back. As you can see, we've changed places. Thank you very much for all of you that are on the show. We are going to do something different today. As you know, we've got at the end of the show our weather report. So I will leave this to Mark Barnard, who's actually our sport contributor. He will be doing the weather.
I think you've just hung me,
Right.
Loftie, but let's give it a go.
Okay.
Heavy falls are mostly likely in the south, northeastern half, Omaheke and the Khomas regions over the weekend. Let's have a look at some minimum and maximums. Aranos,
Yes.
18 and 31.
That's for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow. Khababis, 1833.
Ooh, okay.
Katima Mulilo, 2032.
That's cool.
Then we move down to Okakarara, 1832. Ronimund, 1223. Rebot, 1429. The coast, Walvis Bay, 1224. And Windhoek, 1428. I see it's partly cloudy and warm to hot with isolated scattered thunder showers.
Yes.
In the north and eastern part of Namibia. Oh, what more must I say, Hannes? I think it's going to be
rain
perfect.
Falls mainly on the plain in Spain, isn't it?
Yeah, Namibia is going to Spain on Sunday, so
Right,
let's hope that happens.
that's
yes.
it.
But it's perfect weather then for the weekend, perfect weather for the rugby.
Yes.
Once again, guys, let's back our boys and let's get to the stadium. Sharkie, Charlene, Nambru, thank you very much for the use of the Loftie, the box.
Yes.
Let's not forget Underberg, Vata,
And CCB.
Mycam, CCB Christian. Thank you very, very much. Guys, don't forget, we are looking for a sponsor for the weather. Then we can get someone good to do it, like Hannes. Somebody for the news.
The news
somebody
reviews.
for the sport.
Yes. So if you're out there, even if your contribution is very small, we will always promote you and your business.
Hannes, your plans for the weekend?
I will be spending my time now here in the Loftie a little bit. A little bit later, I'll be at Vintage. We'll be singing some songs. And then tomorrow, I will be here at the stadium with all of you.
Hope we can bring some good news on Monday after
Yeah.
the rugby.
Yeah.
Namibia and Griquas.
That's it. It's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you for your participation today, and have a safe weekend. We'll be talking to Mark again on Monday morning, because we have to do a review on the sport that happened this weekend. There's a brand new cricket stadium that's being built right next to this rugby stadium, which you might not be aware of. That's going to happen over the next 2 years. And yeah, we're looking forward to our Namibian cricket team that did us so incredibly proud. And I think that is it for the show today. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody.
The longest
The
marathon show ever.
The longest.
1.5 hours nearly.
Right, 1.5 hours info streaming our streamcast here. We've spoken to a couple of other businesses out there. We hope and we trust that you've watched this show. We hope and we trust that you enjoyed this show. And we're looking forward to your positive replies.
Have a lovely weekend.
You too. Stay safe.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and you can also WhatsApp us. Please do us a favor and like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon, so you can get an update when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for now, hope to see you next time.